Okay, we're recording. We're going to be doing 7-4. This is reading graphs and finding the hidden question. Okay, so we're not going to do 1 and 2 because that's on the sheet that we don't have, that we can't project. So we're going to start number 3. It says use the bar graph. So before we answer any questions, we do what?
Use the bar graph.
We're going to look at it, right?
Yeah.
What's our title?
Bicycle people mile.
So we're talking about a bicycle club and miles. So that's probably miles they ride on their bike, right? Now down here I got some names. I got Victor, Rosita, Gary, and Hal. What's my scale? What are they? What's the data being reported on a scale of? Kinsey? 10. So I'm counting my 10s. I got 10, 20, 30, 40. So that means midway point would be what? 5. So I'd have 5, 15, 25, 35. Probably gonna need that one, right? So let's go ahead and write that one down so we don't forget. Okay? And the data is in miles. That's the label. Okay, so now we know all that, we can look at our question. It says, how many more miles did Hal and Victor ride than Rosita? So it wants to know how many more, okay? How many more miles? And then look, I have Hal and Victor. So when I have that and sign, remember, I'm probably going to have to add those together, right? Because we were kind of struggling at the beginning of the week when we had questions like this. Because we weren't wanting to add first. That's like the secret question, right? Because it doesn't have a question mark, but we have to solve it before we can solve the actual question. So let's look at that. How many miles did Hal ride?
20.
20. So I'm going to put H equals 20. I'm going to put MI for miles. How many did Victor ride? 20. So I'm going to put V equals 20. You should be putting this down too. So you're practicing with me, so when you go to do it on your own, you're ready to go. So how much did they ride together?
40.
40, right? 0 plus 0. 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. So I have 40, what?
Miles.
Am I done?
No.
No, why am I not done?
You have to see how much Rosita.
I haven't answered the question, right? Right? Lindy? What do I got to do?
Subtract 40 minus 35.
Right, because Rosita rode how much?
35.
So R equals 35. And I'm going to subtract 40 MI minus 35 MI. Can I take 0? Can I take 5 from 0? Can I do that? No. I have to go next door? Right? Pretend we're borrowing it from her. So remember, 110 is worth 10 ones. So this is now 10. 10 minus 5 is what? 5 what?
5.
5 miles. So I just put MI. So 5 miles is my answer. Good job, class. Okay, I gotta scroll down. You just gotta look down.
Okay, look down.
So just look down. Okay, 4 and 5. Can somebody tell me what type of graph that is? Show of hands. Tyson? What kind of graph is that?
I just forgot.
Real?
A picture graph.
Yeah, it's a picture graph. So a picture graph takes data and it has this. Remember what that's called? Anybody? David? We're getting close. Lindy?
A key.
Yeah, it's a key, right? So it tells us that one full t-shirt equals 10 t-shirts and a half t-shirt equals 5 t-shirts. So up here at the top it says t-shirt sales, and then it has some collars. So I'm guessing they're like the collars of the t-shirts they sell. And then these must be, what do you think these are? Real?
Stores.
Yeah, like stores maybe. So this is Jazzy's and Ultimate Tea. So I feel like we kind of know what's going on there, right?
Ultimate Tea.
All right, so let's move on to our questions. How many more red t-shirts were sold at Ultimate Tees than Jazz Tees? So this is a how many more question. So what am I doing? Adding or subtracting? Be careful. Huh?
Subtracting.
Subtracting. We gotta be careful because usually when we see the word more, we add, but it's not the case in this time, okay? This time they're wanting to know how many more, so that's a difference question. You have to subtract. And it says how many red shirts were sold at Tees and Jazzy. So now we just go to our chart. How many reds were sold at Jazzy?
20.
How many were? 35. Now we can do the math And we can put U sold 35, and we can say J sold 20 for Jazzy's, right? Right? And subtract that. And what do we get? 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 15 what? What were we looking for? Huh? T-shirts, right? Or that it's a picture graph, so we can use the easier way. Tyson?
How does Ultimate T have 35?
Oh, did I look at it wrong?
25.
Oh, I did.
It's
Let's try again. Good call.
okay.
Okay, let's try again. Ready? Red has how many? Let's count them out. 10, 20, 25. Jazz has 10, 20. Okay, thank you. Okay, good call. Red has 20. I subtract, I get 5, right?
What?
Right?
Red.
Red t-shirts.
Yeah, but it's Jazzy. Yes,
You're wrong.
Jazzy.
How many more red t-shirts were sold at Ultimate Tee than at Jazzy's? Ultimate Tee has 25. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm off now. Okay, t-shirts. Whew, I'm glad you guys are awake today. Are we ready? 5 t-shirts. Here's the other way we can do it. You ready? I was trying to get to this and I was rushing. So I have 10 here, and I have how many here? 10, and I have 10 here, and I have 10 there. So how many do I have left? 5. So if you use a picture graph, it's real easy to see the data difference. Okay? So picture graphs and bar graphs are really good about that. They show you the data difference just by looking. All right, so let's move on. How many fewer green t-shirts, underlying green t-shirts, were sold at Jazzy's than at Ultimate Tee? Ultimate Tee. What's the difference? How many greens did Jazzy sell? 5. How many did they sell at Ultimate Tee? 30. So I can do that again. I can do U equals 30. And J, get it right this time, equals 5. And I can subtract it. And I can't take 0 from 5. So I regroup. This becomes 10. I get 25, right? Or I can look at my picture graph. Okay? And I can go over here and I can split this t-shirt right in half. Right? You with me? And so look, this one's 5 over here and this 5 over here. I'm going to mark it out. How much is left?
20.
10, 20, 25. So, not too bad, right? All right, let's do number 6. How many more blue, it's going to make us add, blue and red tees, that means I'm adding, right? Were sold at Jazzy's than green tees, my markers don't want to work, at Ultimate Tees. Okay? Okay, so what do we got to do first? What's our hidden question this time? Anybody tell me? Anybody? I got my usuals. Tyson?
Add blue and red t-shirts at Jazzy's.
Right, so we're going to add, get rid of all our markings over here. We're going to add our red and blues at Jazzy. So, can we count those up? 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So I can say J's equal 45 t-shirts, right? And Ulta T, how many greens did they have? 10, 20, 30. So U equals 30, and then I can subtract that, right? What do I get? 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 3 is 15 what? Shirts or t-shirts, right?
I'm just putting
Okay, so let's look at it like a picture graph though, right? Because we can do the same thing here. We can put all these together because these are the ones they were adding together, right? The blues with the red. And then circle these so we know what we're doing. Okay? So we're going to mark them out. You ready? So I got 10 here and 10 here. I got 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. What's left? 10 and go together. 15. So you can do it either way. Okay? Confusing. We got some more. It's okay.
The back?
Yep. Flip it over to the back.
No.
These are fun. Okay. Number 7. We got to look at the bar graph first. Before we do anything else. What is our title? Who can read the title for me? Emily? What's the answer? My title. Favorite types of exercise. And then on the side there it says exercise. And then it says number of people. So I'm guessing this is a graph telling me the number of people that use this type of exercise. Are you with me? So I got gymnastics, swimming, and jogging. You ready? So how many people voted for their favorite type of exercise? How can I find this answer? So I got 2 questions. So what am I going to do first, Parker? I'm going to look at the chart. I'm going to look at gymnastics. How many people voted for gymnastics?
12.
12. So I'm going to put G equals 12. And how many people voted for swimming?
16.
Ooh, let's look at it.
14.
Swimming, 14. How many people looked for, or how many voted for jogging?
6.
6. Now I've got those all stacked up. I can just add them right there. 6 plus 4 is 10. 11, 12. Put my 2 down here. Here my 1. I get 1, 2, 3. So I have 32. What?
Votes.
Oh.
One.
Both. So you can put people. Okay, either one is a good label. Then I'm not done because it says how can you find the answer. So what did we do to find that answer, Brielle? We added what?
All the votes.
All the votes from our chart, right? So we just added the total data, right? So that we used the bar graph. I gotta get a new marker. To add the total votes. Okay? I can't take it anymore. I have to get a different one. See if one of these work. Do this better. There we go. We use the bar graph to add the total votes. Great. Okay? We're going to go ahead and skip on down here to 9. We've already done something like this. We're going to go down. Number 9. How many fewer people voted for swimming than for gymnastics? So what do we got to look at? Brielle? Okay, and how many people voted for swimming? 14. So I have S equals 14. And 14 votes, right? Yeah. And what was the other one? Gymnastics. Jogging. And how many jogging? Oh my goodness. There's that and word. Right? So we gotta do gymnastics plus what?
Jogging.
Jogging. So let's look at that. So this one we're gonna call J and G. We're gonna add them here. So jogging was 6 and gymnastics is what? 12, right?
18.
Okay. Right, because we know our multiples of 6, right? 2 6s plus another 6 is 18 votes. Am I done? No, we had that secret question in there. Now we got to subtract what?
14. 18 minus 4.
Yeah, there we go. We got to put the top one on, the big one on top. Subtract 8 minus 4 is what? 1 minus 1 is So I got 4 votes. Okay, because it says how many fewer people voted. Okay? Good job. Make sure you're writing it down so you have an example. Okay, we're going to skip down to number 12. Okay, let me scroll down. Oh, there's plenty of time. We've got STEM plans for in a bit, and I want to make sure of time. We're going to scroll on down to 12. Okay. Number 12. Can somebody read the title of this paragraph while I'm reading? Rylan? Okay, so I'm talking about some books, and I got some kind of club and their members. So over here it says members. I've got Daryl and Alice and Sandra and Helmer. And number of books. What's my scale on this graph? What's my scale, King? What am I counting by?
2s?
I'm counting by 2. So that means if anything would hit in the middle, which it doesn't, it would be the odds, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so forth. Okay? So I feel like we're ready. Let's see if we can do it. Daryl made a bar graph to record the number of books read by each member of the reading club. How many fewer books, sounds like we're subtracting, did Alice read than Sandra and Daryl? There's that and again. Okay, so let's find out. How many did Sandra read?
8.
8. And how many did Daryl eat? Or how many did you read?
18.
18. Okay, so if I add those together, 8 plus 8, 16. Daryl what? Yep. 26 what? Ooh.
No, not vote.
What's he doing? Books. He's reading, not eating, right?
He's
He's reading books.
eating stuff.
I know, he's reading books. All right, 26 books between the two of them, and then how many did Alice read? It's a shame Alice isn't here today. How many?
16.
16. She's getting a kick out of her name today. Alice equals 16 books. You watch this, Alice? Shout out to you. Okay. All right, so now it says how many fewer books. So what do we got to do? We got to subtract. So what are we subtracting?
26 minus 16.
26 books minus 16 books equals
10.
6 minus 6 is 0. 2 minus 1 is
10 books.
10 books fewer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to come around and check yours, make sure you have it done. If you're at home, you need to be working these with us so you know what to do on Sabbath 7-4. If we don't get to it in class today, we're going to do it on Monday. So if you're at home, go ahead and finish it up today, and you'll be ahead of the ball game.